Hi, fellow wisdom seekers. Welcome to Where the Spirit Takes Me. And the Spirit is taking me, by the way, I'm Dr. Shoemaker, and the Spirit is taking me to think about two words. One of them is motivate, and the other one is inspire. I listened to a talk about those two words and how one is meant to just get you to do something because there's some kind of reward at the end. And the other one is to give you a feeling, to really help you realize that there's more to the task, the event, whatever, than just money, recognition, blah, blah, blah. Guess which word means what? Well, I'm going to tell you. Now, I looked up these words in the dictionary, and I'm going to start with motivate. Motivate, according to the dictionary, means to stimulate someone's interest in or enthusiasm for doing something. Well, the examples that I heard in the talk was your reason for doing things, your motivation, is usually attached to money, recognition, approval, as in, I needed to do this for my job. I am motivated to pass this test so I can move on to the next part of my studies, which will be much more interesting. I want to keep my job, so I am motivated to move into a new position, even if I'm not sure I'm going to like it, but it's the only way that I can increase my income where I am right now, and I really don't want to make a huge change. So I'm going to go for it and see what happens. So those are things that motivate people, generally. So something that makes you want to accomplish something. Like if you had to take, when you hear teenagers need to take a driving test, they're usually motivated by freedom and the ability to get out and do new things and to have a little bit more independence. So that is a great motivator. Now, inspired, with one dictionary, they actually use the word motivate within the definition. But I thought this definition was a little bit more complete. Fills someone with the urge or ability to do or feel something. Yes, it's about feeling. I am inspired to pass my driving test because I can feel the freedom, I can feel the independence and the ability to take on more responsibility by passing my driving test. I am inspired to complete something at work because I love to teach people. I love to help them gain more knowledge. I love to help people in some way. I am motivated and inspired, so you can use them both if you want, but I prefer to think about them. Just think, which one are you usually using in your speech and in your heart? Because when you're inspired, somehow things flow more smoothly. I had to learn a new EHR in my job, a new electronic medical record, health record. And I had to take a test to make sure that I knew how to use the electronic health record. Well, I'll tell you, I was not inspired to do this. I was motivated because I wanted to keep my job, and I really didn't see a way out of not learning it. If I had, I probably would have taken it. Anyway, I didn't pass the test the first time. I didn't pass the test the second time. And I became less and less motivated. But I kept thinking about my paycheck. I kept thinking about how much better I would feel and why aren't I passing this test? And I was getting angry at myself, and I was feeling sad about what is up with this. And then I went, it's a stupid test. Really, it's a stupid test. Let it go. And just take it, just pass it, just do it. Don't think about it, just do it. Well, then I started thinking about motivation, inspiration. To be inspired. What would inspire me to want to take this test and pass it? Now, that would mean I would have to think. I would have to deep down inside me, what would motivate and inspire me at the same time? What is my inspiration? How can this accomplish what I want? The inspiration is to continue so that I can grow within the place I'm at, so that when I'm ready to leave or to make a change, I can do it easily and effortlessly. If I think about it, if I feel it, I think about it at one level. We all do that. We start with the thinking, and then we move down into the feeling. So instead of feeling angry, irritated, annoyed, just impatient with this situation in life, how can this happen? I started going, okay, I'm going to get rid of this part and stop thinking about it. I'm just going to start feeling into it. So how can I make this fun? How can I make this interesting? How can I make this something inspiring? Even though it's just one of those things, I've taken a million tests, trust me. I have a lot of degrees. I've taken a lot of tests. I have certifications and all these other things. And it's like, one more test? Really? I have to take one more test? I got to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Just let it go. Just know that when you are feeling inspired and looking forward to the fun of what you're doing, everything falls smoothly into place. So my message to you today, where Spirit has taken me, is let go. Be inspired. And even if you're doing something from motivation, you can change it. You can change that mindset. You can change that approach and make it inspiring, loving, fun, and joyous. So enjoy today. Enjoy everything around you. If this resonates with you at all, click like, subscribe, and tell me what other things that you would be interested in hearing about so you can stay inspired and curious, because I'm inspired and curious and I want to hear what you have to say. Have a fabulous, amazing day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever.